Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome to season 2 of the Liverpool Career Mode. You guys have been asking for it, and I'm ready to do it, boys. We are going for big players in this transfer window, and if you guys are as excited as I am, hit that like button. Let's get over 5,000 likes. That would be absolutely incredible. We had over 4,500 on the season finale of last season. Thank you guys so much for that, but now it's time to go ahead and support the new season. Fan objectives are going to be coming in episode 2 or 3. Before the Premier League season starts, we will have the fan objectives just like last season. So if you still have any suggestions for the fan objectives, leave them in the comments down below. Go ahead and do so. But this is our team right now. What the hell? Why is it 2 reserves teams here? Bro, I don't get it, man. This game is broken. This game genuinely is broken. Why is half of this team my first team, and then what is Camacho doing in here? Yo, EA, what are you doing with my teams? This is the team. Now that I've fixed it, boys, Firmino, Salah, Mane, the front 3 is ready to go into another season, and also the midfield is ready to go. Wijnaldum being the best player in our midfield, he is going to lead that midfield into the next season. 28 assists in the last season. Let's see if we can repeat that type of season again. I mean, it kind of depends on his partnership with Salah. At least 20 of his assists were for Salah, so we're gonna see how well Mo Salah will be playing down that right hand side. Now we are obviously in the transfer window, and that is very interesting for you guys because we have 260 million because we won the Premier League, and of course because we have won the Champions League title. Now, I announced it on my YouTube community hub and also in my scouting Discord channel, which is in the description down below. Definitely make sure to check it out, boys. I announced which type of players I want to bring into my team. Now, let's start off by the requirements that I'm looking for. Joe Gomez, we need a higher rated center back. We need someone to come in and take over that position, and that needs to be a very good player because, as you guys know, last season we conceded way too many goals. After 15 games into the season, we had the most goals conceded throughout the entire league despite being in the top 3. That was just something that is not acceptable. We need to change that. Someone needs to play along Van Dijk where Van Dijk can trust him. Nothing against Joe Gomez in real life. He's an absolute monster. I would much prefer him to play over Lovren. But the issue is that in game, Joe Gomez, his positioning at times is a bit weird. He is just not that type of defender that you look at and you're like, yeah, this guy is holding it down over there. Joe Gomez is still a talent, and that is why he will be dropping down to the bench, and that is why we are going into the scout report. All right, the first scout report is coming in from Fixit, and it is for this man right here, Milan Skriniar. He has been suggested by a lot of you guys in the comments down below as well. He says a little bit pricey, but Skriniar is an amazing talent in FIFA this year. Pair him alongside Van Dijk and you might just win the treble. 4-star weak foot, valued at 46.5 million euros. After one season for him, he was an 87 rated player. Right now at Inter, he is an 86 rated center back, and that would be a proper upgrade. That is exactly what we are looking for. And on top of it, it is a player that I've never used before. And on top of that, he's a player that has just become so famous all of a sudden. Last season, he got a huge upgrade. I believe it was to an 80 rated defender, and then he got upgraded to like an 84 or 85 already. This guy is looking very, very good. 45 million is a huge amount, but I'm up to pay 80 if I actually concede a lot less goals. So let's jump into the negotiation. Here we are now. 45.5 is his value. Obviously, I'm gonna go in and offer 50 at first to see what kind of response I'm getting on this one. 50 is the first offer. They want 82.6. Now that is obviously way too much. We're gonna go down to 70 million and we will offer them something on the sell-on clause. Maybe they want something like that included. What do they say? They're accepting it. Yo, that kind of surprised me. I did not expect them to accept this offer already, but they have done it. Milan Skriniar, 70 million. Boys, I said I'm ready to pay 80, so we didn't have to pay 80. We're going for 70 million, and in this climate of football, if anyone actually goes for this kid, he is going for at least 50 to 60 million. So I'm okay with this. We are now in 2020 in this career mode, or still still in 2019 going into 2020 in this season. We're going to negotiate his contract as well, and hopefully he does have a real face scan. Does he? That is the big question right now. He does look quite similar. Yeah, he does look quite similar on that picture to how he looks in game. I'm okay with that. We're gonna go ahead and offer him a crucial first team position. Of course, he's going to be the big upgrade that will be pairing alongside Van Dijk. And what a story this guy has, man. All of a sudden, he's one of the best defenders in the world. That is just incredible. We're gonna offer him 4-year contract. He's only 24 up till he is 28, and he's happy with that. We're disregarding a release clause. He gets 78k. I'm gonna offer him 80k, no signing bonus. I just want to see what he says. You know what? I'm gonna give him 90k, no signing bonus. No bonuses at all. Normally these deals never go through without bonuses, and this time it does. Milan Skriniar is joining into our team. What a signing that is. We're starting off into season 2 with a huge player coming in, and this right here, Suso, we will talk about that in just a little bit. But before we do so, let's check out his rating and let's see his stats, boys. He should be down here. Joe Gomez, no worries at all, man. You're coming onto the bench right here. Skriniar, 87 aggression, 86 interceptions, 82 reactions, which is very good for a centre-back. 85 strength as well, which I'm very happy about. He has 83 heading accuracy and also 80 jumping, which is very important for the centre-back position for me, especially because I suck at defending crosses, as you guys know. Marking 95, that's mental. 83 slide tackle, 89 stand tackle, 24 years old, 6'2" tall, 4-star weak foot as a center back. What more do you want? And he has the power header. Let's go, boys. That is huge. We now have 2 center backs with the power header on them. Now on corner kicks, we are going to be dangerous this year. Very, very dangerous, and I'm very much looking forward to that in this season. Skriniar, welcome to Liverpool. Now in terms of the reserves team, there's just so much to do. I talked about it for the first team that we only needed a centre back to come in, and we have already done it. 70 million. Biggest signing I think so far. I don't think we have paid 70 million for any player so far in FIFA 19. Now Sturridge is a player that we are looking to get rid of. I like him. I love him in real life, and hopefully he continues doing well for Liverpool. But honestly, boys, we all know that he's 29 and he's only going to get worse, and he's still injury prone. He needs to go. Shaqiri needs to go. Not interested in him at all. He was terrible for me last season, apart from like 1 or 2 games where he actually scored a goal for us. But Shaqiri and Sturridge, those two will be leaving the reserves team. And then I'm also looking to sell a couple of my midfielders, including Oxlade-Chamberlain. I don't think he deserves a spot in this team because the way that he has been playing for me, I've subbed him in so many times, and you guys probably never saw him play because he never did anything. So Oxlade-Chamberlain is another player that we are trying to get rid of because we have Bardi, who has been incredible for us as a substitute for the first team and also as a player in the reserves team. Slowly has gotten better in terms of playing from the starting lineup and scoring goals and getting assists. Henderson, captain of the reserves team, he's not going anywhere. Kamara might just be the worst signing I've ever made in any of my career modes. He is leaving us immediately. As soon as I get transfer offers for these players that I've mentioned, I am going to sell them, boys. Definitely 100% selling them. Now Camacho should not be in a starting lineup of the reserves team. Where's Klein when you need him? Klein is right here. All right, we're gonna sell those players that I mentioned, or at least put them onto the transfer list, and we're gonna see how we do. But now it's time to look into probably the best scout report I've ever gotten from Harry's FIFA. Now this guy right here made it special, and his link to his YouTube video will be in the description down below. He's currently on 200 subscribers. I want you guys to go ahead and get him to at least 300. That would be much appreciated. Let's make the day of this young man right here. He has actually taken scout reports to the next level, and that is just absolutely amazing. He has done a scout report on a player that should be replacing Daniel Sturridge, and I'm gonna read the part, but definitely check out the video and subscribe to him. That would be quite cool, guys. Let's make his day. But right here, he is putting in this scout report for Zaha. Yes, Wilfred Zaha, the former Manchester United player, the Manchester United reject, to put it that way. What a story that would be to bring him into Liverpool and make him score against Manchester United. I love that storyline. And he says Zaha can play in any position, going from centre forward, striker, left midfielder, and even right midfielder. This is very useful because if you want to rotate the first team in a cup match and need a key substitute just like Firmino to come in the game to get a bit more help, you could move Zaha into the cam position or even onto the wings. Zaha is age 25, and down below I've attached Zaha's progress with Crystal Palace starting as a striker at the end of 3 seasons. And I've looked into his scout report and it looks quite impressive. But the main thing that really makes me want to get him into the team is the fact that he is a 5-star skiller. 49 million is his release clause, 28 million is his value. We are going in for Zaha. We will not be paying his release clause of 49 million, but what we will be doing is one thing, and I hope it does work out. We will be offering a player swap and we will try to get rid of Shaqiri. Yes, I want to get rid of him in this deal as well, to get rid of his wages, and that would free up a little bit for our team. A lot of dead wood in our team at this stage because a lot of players have come back from their loans, so we need to get rid of them. They're saying 29 million plus Shaqiri. That's a little bit too much, don't you think? We're gonna go ahead and offer them 20 million plus a sell-on clause of 15%. They want 30. Wow, are you kidding me? They are asking for more than before. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna go for 25 then. Come on now. Help me out right here. Come on, Crystal Palace. They want 29. You know what, guys? I am just going to be paying it because Shaqiri, as much as I like him in real life, he needs to leave the team, and we have still 160 million after bringing in Zaha. I'm okay with that. We're gonna go ahead and do this, even though it might be a terrible deal in terms of finances. I don't care because our team needs this guy to join into our squad, and it is happening right now. Bringing in a 5-star skiller always has been something that I love doing, and especially with Zaha in this case, it's gonna be even more interesting because let's be real, boys, what a story that would be. A Manchester United reject joins Liverpool and then helps them to become a better team than they have ever been before. So we're gonna go ahead and accept this squad role of an important player because obviously he's also going to be getting a lot of time as a substitute for the first team. He can come in for any of the attackers, which is the true beauty of this player right here. We can bring him in for Mane, Firmino, Salah, and we won't notice the difference, in my opinion. Now, obviously, in terms of finishing, he's not going to be the best player, but in terms of skills, in terms of pace, in terms of stature, he's going to be a great player coming into our team. 4-year contract, that is exactly what I want to see. Disregarding a release clause, he wants 94k, he wants 820k on his signing bonus, and I am going to accept it. Wilfred Zaha gets his chance at a huge club right now. Once again, Liverpool is a team to snatch him up and hopefully prove a lot of Manchester United fans wrong in the fact that he was capable of playing for a big team. We're gonna see it for our squad. Let's put him right in there. Daniel Sturridge, your time is over, mate. We are bringing in Wilfred Zaha, and we're gonna take a look into his stats right now. He has 89 acceleration, 88 agility, 83 balance, 93 sprint speed, good stamina, not the best, good strength as well, ball control 88, dribbling 90, finishing definitely something we can improve, shot power is okay, finishing and shot power both on 79, that is not too bad, that will be improved in the future. But the key stat to this player for me is the 5-star skill moves. We will see this guy scoring some great goals. Trust me, I will try to score an El Tornado with Zaha. That is going to be one of my goals in this season, one of my personal objectives, to score an El Tornado with Zaha on the volley or on the bicycle kick. Whatever he wants to do, he should do. I'm gonna try my best to get it done. Now we can talk about the other transfer that is very much needed. Shaqiri now has left our squad, and we need someone to come into the reserves team, take over that right wing position. And right here we have a suggestion of last season, Suso, a former Liverpool player who has joined AC Milan and has basically furthered his career to a point where he's actually an option again. Suso is an 84 rated player, 25 years old, and he will be competing in the top right corner of this video against this guy right here, a scout report from Maloney CV3. It is for Lozano, and of course Lozano is someone that all of you guys know is a very, very overpowered player, or was a very overpowered player in FIFA 18, but I don't feel like he's as overpowered in FIFA 19. Nonetheless though, let's take a look into the scat report. He says, after a stunning season for PSV Eindhoven, it was a surprise to see Erling Lozano stay in Holland. The right or left winger scored 19 goals and added a further 11 assists in his first season in the Eredivisie, and with 5 goals in 7 games so far this campaign, expect clubs to be begging for a signature in January. Lozano holds stats of 94 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, 81 agility, taking him to an 80 overall, 82 rated already in our career mode, with the potential to improve. Lozano will cost you 28.9 million. Okay, I bought him in his prime after selling him and he's at max potential. I don't want to ruin that for you, Johnny, but this is him in the first season, and also read above for my report. He is bringing him in the first season already. We are bringing him in the second season right here. No release clause, and he says we can get him for 28.9. So we will put him onto the shortlist for the transfer hub. And here's the question now for you boys. Now obviously I know the more popular player is going to be Lozano. Everyone loves Lozano since FIFA 18, and he does have a real face, and I believe Suso kind of doesn't, or does he? I don't know. That doesn't really look like him. Let's be real about this one. But Suso is the higher rated one. He is the left footer. He can cut inside, shoot on the finesse, and score goals just like Salah has done for the first team. So keep that in mind. He's a 4-star skiller, only a 3-star weak foot though, so his crosses on his right foot won't be as effective. Now Lozano is a 4-star player. He has the pace. He doesn't really have the capability of cutting inside and shooting as well as Suso on his left foot, 4-star weak foot. Keep that in mind. He'll be playing down the right hand side. So we need to figure out how we actually do this. Do we go for Suso, who was a former Liverpool player? Do we go for the storyline of bringing back Suso to Liverpool and basically letting him play for our reserves team in all the cup competitions like the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup and do well for us, and also in Premier League games obviously? Or do we go for Lozano and bring in a completely new player who's obviously very well known out there and can be a very, very good player in the future as well? He's 2 years younger than Suso and only 2 ratings below him. So keep that in mind when you do vote in the top right corner. Let me know which right wing do you want to see in our reserve squad to play the games for us. The reserves team has been terrible last season. We are looking to upgrade it massively in this season with the 260 million that the board has given us. So talking about transfers, once again, I want to let you guys know which players I'm actually willing to sell. So we jump in there. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain first on the list. As much as I love him in real life, he's still injured and I think he would be a great player for us this season. We are lacking someone like him who has that pace to move forward and just push the team into the attack. We are really missing him this season, but he will be soon coming back. Not soon, but it takes a long time for his injury to properly recover from it. So Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is on the transfer list. 24 million is his value right now, and none of these players are actually going. We're going down the list a little bit more. Daniel Sturridge definitely going onto the transfer list. Nathaniel Klein also can be put onto the transfer list. We could be bringing in a younger and talented player in his position. We are going for Grujic onto the transfer list as well. Danny Ings, same with him. Markovic as well. Solanke also definitely gets onto the transfer list. Kamara 1000% goes onto the transfer list. Worst signing I've ever made, I think. Avoniyi, Alan, all these guys that are basically considered dead wood, who would never really make into the reserves team or the first team, are going to be put onto the transfer list at the moment. Now, Ejaria, I love these kids who are coming up from the Liverpool Youth Academy, but I gotta let them go. Apart from the likes of Wilson, Woodburn, Brewster, who in my opinion are sick players for the future. Chirivella can go as well. Camacho will be put onto the list. Jones will stay because I love him. Kane can definitely be put on there. Same with this guy. Phillips will keep for now. That is it for the players put onto the transfer list. Now, obviously, this season as well, guys, the player of the episode will be included. The fan objectives will start to be included in the next order episode. After that, of course, we will have the fan objectives set up before the Premier League season starts right here on the 10th of August against Manchester City. What kind of a schedule is this? We're playing against Man City, then against Spurs in the UEFA Super Cup. They have won the Europa League. Okay, 2 Premier League teams have actually managed to win both of the European trophies. And then we are also up against Chelsea. This first month is already stacked. It's going to be interesting to see how much of an improvement Skriniar actually is for the first team. But, of course, the focus player, that was something that I kind of feel like was like a hit and miss in the last season. I'm going to do the focus player this way this time around. You guys will be picking one young talent. Instead of me playing the training sessions and boosting them up to a higher rating very quickly, I'm gonna just go ahead and simulate them, but it will be one player only. So let me know in the comments down below, hashtag focus player. Please don't forget about this. Which player should be our focus player? As we go into the list right here, we have Brewster, who is obviously an option. We have Saad, who is an option. We also have Wilson, who came back from his loan as well. He will be an option for you guys. He's tearing it up for Derby County and also for Wales at the moment, scoring free kicks from everywhere. Enis Bardi, definitely another option for our team. Ben Woodburn also back. He could be one. Joe Gomez could be one right now to improve his stats even faster. He's already 21 years old, or 22 actually, so it will not be that green arrow for a long time. As soon as he turns 23, I think that one might be gone. In terms of fullbacks, Alexander Arnold is another option for the focus player, and the goalkeepers, we don't really need to talk about that. We have two goalkeepers who are set in this team and they're ready to go. So since I am looking for a new center mid, I will be taking this to the scout and to you guys in the comments down below. Who should we bring in into the reserves team, into that center midfield position? It can be a high rated player. It doesn't need to be a young talent or anything like that. We can potentially bring in someone that starts off in the reserves team and then moves their way into the starting lineup of the first team, where Naby Keita is set right now. Who do you want to see come in as a center midfielder for this squad? Obviously, this is the start of the season. First episode most of the time is only transfer window business stuff, but then next episode we will get into our first game against Wolves in the cup, where I believe the FA Cup winner is playing against the Premier League title winner. We still have 160 million in our budget, and keep in mind we haven't sold a single player yet. On a preseason tournament right here, boys, we are obviously picking the one with the huge teams right here: Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, and then a couple of smaller sides. Let's just put it that way. We're definitely picking that tournament right there. Those smaller sides, I feel bad for them. They're gonna get crushed in those games. Do we already have a transfer offer? Not yet. Now, in terms of the objectives set from the club, we should maybe take a look into them, because last season we were focused onto the fan objectives most of the time, which will be the same this season, but the brand exposure, we can get that done. No worries. Domestic success, win the league title, win the FA Cup. Okay, they're expecting us to win both of the cups, and they're expecting to win the Champions League. It seems like we have to win all the trophies this season, and that is going to be the target of this season for sure, guys. I want this to be the most successful season for Liverpool in this career mode. We gotta get it done, and we gotta one up what we did last season, where we have won 2 titles: Premier League, Champions League. Wait. Did I now get a transfer budget increase? Hold on. I was already at 260. Did I get another? No, okay, now they actually explained it. So in that message right there, transfer budget increase. This is something new on FIFA 19, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it. We're excited to have you on board for another season. Based on your performance last season and the budget savings you made, the board of directors have decided to increase the club's transfer budget this year with 165 million. This gets you to a total transfer budget of 260 million, which we are hoping you are going to put to good use to improve the squad. That is sick, man. I really like that. First offer, Leicester City going after Marko Grujic. I'm gonna accept that offer straight away. You can leave, my friend. You're probably a good talent, but not good enough for Liverpool. Another transfer offer, this time coming in for Ejaria, accepting it as well. Deadwood needs to go. Let's see now how this reserves team actually plays against Paris Saint-Germain. The only player that is in there that shouldn't be in there is Mo Salah. This will be an interesting game to see the first result of this season. Can we win? Meunier already scored. Henderson comes back with the goal. It is 1-1 right now. Come on, captain. Push the team forward. Let's get this win. 45 minutes pass. A yellow card for PSG right there. Can we get the win in the first match? Oxlade-Chamberlain steps up and scores. Van Dijk comes in for Klein as a right back. What the hell? Sarr scores. Let's go. It is a 3-1 victory with the reserves team against PSG. But then again, I just now realized that they are playing without Neymar, Cavani, without Verratti. A lot of big players are not playing in that game, so I shouldn't be too hyped about this. But they have Busquets in there and Dzeko. Nice signings. We have a transfer offer now coming in for Nathaniel Klein, who's worth 12.5. Inter is coming in for him. Now in this one, I'm actually going to be negotiating. We don't want Nathaniel Klein to go for that low. We're gonna offer, what are we saying here? We want 15. All right, he is a good right back. Go ahead and offer 15 and you can have him. Nope, they want to offer 14. I might as well accept. 14 million for a 28-year-old 81 rated right back who won't be growing anymore. I'm happy with that. Nathaniel Klein also hopefully leaving the squad. Now opening up space for a future backup right back for the reserves team. Give me your suggestions, boys. Leave your comments down below. For the reserves team, we need a new right back. Of course, the transfer talks have broken down for Ejaria. What a surprise. Ings, 7 million from Bologna, accepted that one. Ojo, 1.4 million, accepted that one as well. Hopefully some of these youngsters actually will be going out from our team. It sucks to see these transfer negotiations still breaking down. It needs to be fixed. But with that, guys, I am going to leave you. Thank you so much for watching the start of season 2. It means a lot, guys. Genuinely appreciate it, man. Season 2 is a go, and I cannot wait to see what this season is holding up for us. This team is ready, and we still have a huge amount to spend. So if you have suggestions, leave them in the comments down below, especially for the positions that I have personally mentioned throughout this video. Also, let me know if you like the editing on this video, because we have a new editor. He is actually taking care of my career mode videos from this point on, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it, because I want to continue working with him if possible. I'm going to daily upload the career mode through him. Editing and all that stuff will be done by him, which then enables myself to go ahead and record other videos and maybe do double uploads again, which I'm very much looking forward to. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a great day. Take care. Peace.